Cyberdreams, and we're back starting in map 7. And if you'll remember, the text at the end of map 6 said that I'll need some help from an unusual friend. Well, indeed, map 7 is kind of like a dead simple clone. And the help from the unusual friend is probably exactly what you guessed. And you're probably going to see me die a lot more in this one compared to the first one, because some of these maps actually have a fairly heavy RNG element to them, but they definitely are starting to get tougher. Anyway, my strategy for this is to just constantly be running, but if I cop a plasma bolt or any rocket splash damage, I'm screwed with my 15 health. So let's see if I make it through this iteration of the map this time. Actually, I think I'm relatively safe to stand still here. Okay, not anymore, because that guy over there is targeting me. And it's just a bit of luck of the draw whether he actually... Oh, yes. Okay, this is incredible. I actually am going to make this. So I just have to avoid his rockets until the bridge behind me has gone up. And now, telefrag him. And I actually did it. Also, how cool is the Quake symbol on the floor that they drew? Really cool. Oh yeah, and a little homage to Tricks and Traps here. For the exit. Okay, unusual friendship done. Now, if I remember correctly, this next one is very RNG heavy. And I only have 16 health, so let's see how this goes. But the RNG is when you telefrag the Cyberdemons. So there's 4 of them who could all be shooting at me at any time. And I'm going to telefrag the guy in here, but what happens is you get stuck inside him and can't move. So if someone shoots a rocket at a particular time, you're just going to have to cop it. And you'll probably see that. Okay, that guy back there was shooting, so maybe if I delay for a sec. See if someone's shooting a rocket now. They were, but I got out of there just in time. And I have to do this 3 more times. So, if I'm stuck in the telefragging Cyberdemon while the rocket's coming at me, I'm just screwed and there's nothing I can do about it. So, let's see if my luck will hold. Nah. That's exactly what happens. I swear to you, I'm stuck at that point. And it might be a vanilla thing, and of course I'm playing this in Crispy Doom, which tries to emulate vanilla behavior. So, you're a sitting duck for a little moment, and that introduces an unfortunate element of RNG to this map. I'm sure if you played this in like Jeezy Doom or something, maybe that wouldn't happen. Sometimes you... Oh. Well, am I screwed then? No, there is a switch on the other side to let it back down for idiots like me. Never fallen off one of these things before. Anyway, as soon as you do that teleport, you've got to be on the move though, right? Like there's no reason to get hit there. But once you're inside the guy... You just gotta hold, see, you can sort of see it, right, how I'm sort of bouncing at first. Of course, the more of the Cyberdemons you telefrag, the less likely it is to happen, because there's less of them around. And this is a really common trick in this WAD that you'll notice, of course, is they inset the switches into the wall to make it harder to press them. Come on, get out of there. Alright. Now the good news is it's not a problem this last time, because all the other Cyberdemons are dead. So I just have to hit this switch without getting killed and we're good. Okay, made it. And now what happens here is this floor lowers slowly and it's sort of here to scare you, like, oh god, will I make it? It gave me a soul sphere and a med kit. Yeah, I had close to 200 with this when I picked up the soul sphere. That's plenty. As this floor lowers. I guess if you started with very little health, it might be kind of close. But, oh, okay, now I grabbed the medkit. This doesn't take that long, so I'll easily make it. It does mean that I'm going to go into map 9 without that much health. Now, is this the map I'm thinking of, where I've got to be really quick? Oh no, it's this map. Okay, this map's actually quite interesting. So, but it also has an element of RNG. So there's a Cyberdemon in here, obviously. And I need to just run forward and press that switch. And if he decides to shoot immediately, well, you're kind of at his mercy. Yeah, I've missed the switch. Try again. Yeah, kind of like that, right? If he just suddenly decides to shoot while you're going for the switch, there's not that much you can do about it. Well, especially for me as a keyboard player, because I can't constantly be like SR50ing and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I'm getting... It's a bit bad of me to not be at least pressing the switch. There we go. As soon as you press the switch, it's all good because it just starts crushing a Cyberdemon. And I have to do it for 4 of them. So I've died once. Let's see if I can do it without dying again. It's quite annoying to die, especially in one of the last couple, because this process is very slow, as you see. But when I press that switch, it'll open this, and that's another switch to raise the floor. And I've got to raise the floor 4 times or whatever it is, 3 or 4 times, to get to the exit, which is on the top of this central pillar. So this is a little bit RNG heavy for noobs like me at the very least. You can sort of get out of there, though. You see he shot a rocket and I didn't actually pop it. This crusher gets rid of him very quickly, and it truly does immobilize him. Like, I've never seen a Cyberdemon shoot a rocket through getting slapped by that crusher, or these crushers. Okay, and then the next one you might notice up there and up there, there's one on either side. Ooh, I don't want to get caught in that. I would die very quickly in that crusher. But it doesn't really add any extra challenge, I don't think, having one behind you. You just run in and press the switch in the same manner that you always would, and it's very unlikely you're going to cop a distant rocket. Okay, I'm freaking myself out. There we go. Ooh, okay. And now while he gets crushed, obviously we go do the other one. And hopefully I don't cop a rocket. Okay, yeah. It's pretty low likelihood that you do cop a rocket, so the fact I died once here, a teeny bit unlucky. But that's all there is to this one. Run in, press the switch. Pray to RNGesus. I assume if, you know, you're a more skilled player in terms of movement than me, especially if you're using a mouse, then it's probably a little bit less likely even that you'll cop a rocket, but I mean, as you saw, it's not that difficult. Now, I'm quite certain that the next map is the one I've been thinking of this whole time, which involves speed. So as soon as it starts, I need to be running and press a series of switches. Yeah, it is. So, press the switch. And then this one. And then this one. And then back to this one. And then, oh no, I've messed it up. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Cyberdemons are going to emerge and I'll be at their mercy. And so yeah, I'm telefragging that guy, and just like in the map a couple of maps before, I'm stuck inside him, and so I couldn't do anything about that. I have to try and be a little bit quicker this time on the switches. I forgot the order. So it's here, and then here, it's back to the... Oh no, it's not, I've messed it up again. This one, and that's the last one. Let's get out of there, and we just gotta... Oh man, 2 rockets and I was stuck. So yeah, this is RNG, unfortunately. Massive RNG. Because when you're telefragging the Cyberdemons, you're stuck in it. And if the other guys decide to shoot at you at that moment, well, you're just going to cop a rocket. There's really no avoiding it. I actually think maybe it's more clever to wait until the other 2 definitely aren't shooting. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, he just had his fun. I should be able to... Okay, yeah. As soon as you got 2 of them, it's all good. But see, there you go. That's the difference between when they do shoot and when they don't shoot. And then there's switches, which I wasn't pressing because I needed to get the hell out of there. But now I can. And of course, each teleporter corresponds with the closest Cyberdemon. So yeah, that one is a fair bit RNG heavy, unfortunately. Because of this whole mechanic of getting stuck inside a Cyberdemon you're in the middle of telefragging. This next one though is a lot more skill based, so there's a whole series of switches in this little room that I've got to press. And the tactic, this is one of the maps from the demo, and the tactic they use is to just bump the Cyberdemon out of the way and grab the Soul Sphere. So I'm going to try it. Actually, I've got lots of health and armor, so I'm not going to try it. Because I'm playing the map continuously. So, oh yeah, that switch then needs to press this one next. And this one. And then this switch is, in my opinion, the hardest one to get without copping a rocket. But I've managed it. Then we've got to press this one in the corner. Run over this. And I believe running over that allows me to come up here. No, not yet. Maybe it didn't register that I ran over this? Yeah, it didn't. I skipped the line def in a time where you really wouldn't want to be doing that. That's a rocket. And another. Don't. Damn it, I was stuck in behind. He's in the middle of being crushed right now, but I got stuck somewhere where he could see me. How bloody annoying is that? So at least I can show off the bumping mechanic. That's what he does in the demo. You just walk into the Cyberdemon and it generally just sort of walks out of the way and you can grab the Soul Sphere pretty comfortably. I've never seen him immediately turn around and rocket me or doing that, but you never know. Right, I'm pressing the hard switch pretty easily right now, which is good. I'm getting shot in the back. Don't skip the line def. Run for this, and then get the hell out of that alcove because it's a very scary place to be, and that's it. Yeah, he's getting crushed. It takes ages, but also see the exit is opening up. And you've got to be a little bit careful enjoying the show because he isn't immobilized while he's being crushed here. So basically just got to wait, and it does take a long time, unfortunately. But that's it. That's the next little run of maps in Cyberdreams. It's much shorter than the first part. But the good news is, starting with the second part, I will only not be blind. Hang on, how the hell am I saying this? I'm getting myself all confused. The next map, map 12, is not blind, but all the next few after that are. So I don't know what happens in maps 13, 14, or 15. I'm going to have to try and figure out how to get to the secret exit all myself, which will be interesting. But this should be some text. Please read. We know, it gets harder every time. But hey, you're becoming an expert. All the cybers you killed didn't expect a grown-up player like you. Anyway, if you ever thought you knew everything about Cyberdreams, we give you a chance to prove it to yourself in the next levels. A cyber never appeared to be almost impossible to kill, till now. From now on, cybers will be nothing but an obsession you will have to feed, and at this moment, you already know the way to do so. Good luck, and remember, in case you don't know it yet, that you're playing a 32 level adventure. The Lords welcome you. Ominous stuff. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'll continue the playthrough, hopefully in good time, because yeah, a lot of people said that they were enjoying it and wanted to see more, so here we go. The next episode will be out at some time soon, and yeah, trust me, it gets a lot harder, pretty quickly. The next map is crazy. I'll probably die a lot. Anyway, I'm out now.